Hello. Anybody there? Nobody here yet. Just a sec here. Okay, that's good enough. So we are here, and we are here. How's my camera? Not bad. Move like that, or move the camera. Yeah. Could be down a bit. Could get my haircut too, come to think of it, but we'll worry about that another day. Okay, get rid of this thing on the screen. We don't need to see that. And we're back in Brazil. So, we're heading from, I forget where we were. Don't know. Somewhere. We were somewhere. And we're heading up here to Altamira. And it's probably a long trip. Let's see. There we go. We are 22 hours. Probably less than that, but let's see. Anyways, so we're in our. Oh, this is a nice little farm over there. Some of the scenery of Brazil. Okay, hang out the window. It's even louder. Let's put our flashes on just to be nice. So we're driving our Mac R. Ooh, we got a lot of cars behind us. Not bad. It's 32 tons. See, we're going up through the gears, sort of. Oh, that was interesting. Whatever the hell that thing was. Nice engine, eh? Okay, so this is one of the lesser highways. If we do a top shot, that one. Okay, we're there like that. That's good. Yeah, and I look on the side mirror. We're cool. So I thought I'd take a break. I finished my writing yesterday. My girlfriend's asleep. And haven't been online for a few days, so I thought I'd pop online. I was going to do ATS, but I think there's been some map changes, maybe coast to coast. Oh, there's a thing happening there. Interview in the shrubbery. As I was saying, the coast to coast map I think is updated. I'm not sure if I did that, so I didn't want to get involved in a bunch of file updates. This is the Norte, Brazil map. And I checked, it's a standalone map and it hasn't been changed, so that's a 1:5 ratio. But on the other hand, they seem to, the estimate of time is based, it seems to be on about a 40k per hour speed. It's off at 70. Appear to be going downhill. The regular maps, when they give an ETA, it's assuming you're going to do, I think, 70k. Whereas in this one, I just changed my speed until the ETA stopped changing down at the bottom there. And 40k seem to be it, so that's good. And I rarely am stuck doing 40k on this map, because even though this looks pretty rough, it's not. Wait, I should let me check my feedback. Yes, I have force feedback. Okay. Just want to make sure when I hit rough bits in this road I can feel them, although it feels smoother than it should be. Okay, let's put the cruise control on. Fuel is good. It's a long double trailer, but that's okay. Doesn't seem to matter. Geez, I need to douse the switch for this in more contact cleaner. The roller, or basically a rolling slider switch for my volume for this headset is really noisy down by the bottom of it, either because it's just accumulated dirt or it's cheap and the coating is wearing off the contacts. I have a can of contact cleaner, so it helped before. We'll try again. Just douse the sucker, unplug it, douse the sucker, and just move the control back and forth. The contact cleaner is alcohol and, I don't know, hexane or something. Some weird things. Oop. Perhaps we're speeding here. We were. Wait a minute now. Come on, resume. Oh, I realized, it's because we're going up a hill. The fence up there is weird. So I like this map for the variety in roads and such. There's another Brazil map, EAA Mapa. It's Brazil and Argentina, Paraguay, Uruguay, Chile, little bits and pieces all around, and tons of little villages. Oh, maybe I'll do that tomorrow morning. I get pretty good FPS on this map. Pretty happy with my setup I've got. So it's 10:30 on a Saturday morning. I may or may not get takers. That makes it, 4:30 in jolly old England and or thereabouts, in 5:30, 6:30 farther east in Europe. Ooh, there's a harvester. going to happen here. I think we're running into more mud. Now the thing is, AI traffic runs right through this stuff. They don't feel the ruts. Oh, I didn't feel them either, so... It said 30 though. Back to 70. Oh, it's up to 70 now. Well, there we go. Hey. Why these simulations? How are you? Welcome to my stream. No, I don't remember you, but I'm sorry because I have a lot of viewers and I'm old and have a bad memory. So my failure to remember people is not a reflection on them. It's just me. But refresh me. Oh, in Louisiana? I thought you were the guy who was going to do Louisiana. A map to New York. Oh, so did you? There was someone in here who was talking about doing Louisiana. I gave him a link to Hamburg, who does live feeds on Twitter of his map making with the editor and stuff. So, but yes, if you did something around New York, that'd be cool. I think that said welcome to Ataituba. So we are in Brazil, Norte. Oh. I'm sorry. No, but good. I'm glad that you're back. I haven't streamed since last Tuesday. My girlfriend's up for a week visiting, and we were up at a cottage, but she's sleeping in, so I thought I'd drive, and I'm glad. Oh, I saw that post. Yes, I saw that on my stream. Apparently, there was a party happening there. Did you hear that? Yes, I saw the thing in your post. You had no Wi-Fi, so you couldn't follow the stream. But so what's the news on your New York? Have you done any mapping? If people do maps, I'd be glad to try. Anybody who does, I should say that on my stream or something, just to. Okay, so yeah, we'll keep going straight. Are we gonna have any trucks? No, we're good. I should mention to people that if they want to do any maps, I'd be glad to check them out. But New York area certainly could do with yes. I'm assuming that our options are going to be from here to there. There's not a lot of places to go when the ferry terminal's on one side of the river. It's like, did you want to go to Sweden? No, we're going here. Very nice. Nice to get away and have a vacation. Do you have family down in Jamaica, or were you just... Or were you being a tourist? So you're going home then. Very nice, very nice. And do we have the right of way? Apparently we do. Well, we were given the right of way. Good. So the coast to coast map has a bunch of people working on it. There was somebody, Recon Lobster, who had a section, Montana expansion that he worked on and did a lot of. He was posting something every day or two, and his expansion was an add-on. And I was driving through there with him, for him, to check it out. And then eventually it was finished enough that he handed it over to Mantrid, or I forget who it is. Maybe it's just Hamburg. He handed it over and they folded it in the coast-to-coast map. So now the stuff that I'm doing, have been doing, is Midwest expansion, which is Illinois, Chicago area, and that's the area that reminded me that New York definitely needs some work. He's adding a lot more service roads in every city, and a lot more cargo pickup points, a lot more signs on highways and stuff. Amazing, amazing detail done by the Jace Meister. And he's, for example, for Chicago, there's maybe 24 different cargo pickup points. And you look at New York City, there are 4 cargo pickup points. I'm pretty sure that New York has at least as much business as Chicago. So all to say, on the coast to coast map, all the cities need more work, but are we good here? Do we need I want to just check my truck, because our truck is fine, and my gas is fine too, so could get gas down. I suppose that's probably the easiest gas station we're going to hit in a long time. It being like this. Somebody's just set up a tank, which may or may not be good gas, come to think of it, but and the traffic behind me was happy that I did that. My perception from the media is that Jamaica can be dangerous, but Mexico is getting a bad rap now too, so maybe if you're from there and you go down, maybe you know where to go, where not to go. The same as, you know, if I was a tourist and went to New York City, if I had no idea what was a good area and a bad area. But don't know. I've been to Costa Rica. That's the farthest into the Caribbean I've been. And that's not even really Caribbean, is it? So, from the media, I see that Jamaica is nice. I see a lot of good stuff about how nice it is as a place to visit. So, that's better than being perceived as a place as not nice and not safe, really. Come on, truck. Get up this hill. I think that's take the second exit. And, oh, okay, he's going through, so I will take the second exit. First exit. Exit. There we go.
Siga em frente.
Ganja. Yeah. Oh, well, that's bad. Even in the big cities. What's the big city? Kingston, Jamaica. So is it like that everywhere, or like the? Hmm. Well, what a country has to realize, a government has to realize, is that if they get a bad rap, then they don't get tourists. And tourists are, ooh, geez, that was a brake check. Tourists are sort of easy money. Well, you know, for I was thinking, as opposed to, you know, building a mine, digging up, or, you know, building a refinery and everything and shipping it. Excuse me. Tourists are fairly easy in the sense that, you know, people come, they see your country, they like it, they pay you money for you to feed them, give them bed. On the other hand, there's some areas that are can get quite over touristed, so it's so crowded. Yeah. Well, people want the U.S. money, but getting it by legal means is better. What's happening here on the highway? See, these are the roads. These are the roads of. Geez, I was just thinking. I wonder if anybody was going to do an ATS map of Jamaica. Well, we're out of the woods and out of the trench of dirt, and we're onto just a dirt highway with a bit of open shrubbery. Nobody's updated the Brazil map to cover it with a pall of smoke, so I like that. Ooh, we seem to be going downhill. Okay, we'll go on cruise control and see what we'll do here. I don't think I want to do 70. Maybe 60 would be good. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. There's not really cruise control on this truck, so there's no indicator. The game gives you cruise control, so. Ilonda. Ilonda sounds familiar. Yes, yes. Oh, Ilonda. She's from Holland, I think, because I think I'm following her on Twitch. Yeah. Yes. Blonde girl. Yeah, she's on. Actually, I follow her, and I think she might be on my auto host list.
Siga em frente.
Ooh, well, this is interesting. What do we got going here? Well, we got traffic going here. We got cones. Oh, yeah, remember this? Yeah, there's cones here because I tried to pull into this place once, and it was kind of a pain to get in and out.
Siga em frente.
Switch up my truck. Sorry, switch up my truck to what? I have, look at my truck manager. I have the Mac. I also have a Scania S, and Iveco, and a Scania Streamline. I really like this truck though, and it's so appropriate when I'm driving somewhere like this, and you know well, what I call the backwoods of Brazil. You know, excuse me, the beat up old Mac R from the '60s hasn't even been painted in decades, so. And this is an ETS2 map, the Brazil one. So, this Mac is a crossover. It's an American truck, but whoever did it has made it compatible with ATS and ETS, and it's I like it on the ETS maps. Like I said, in the backwards and stuff. Change it to an underrated truck company. Like who? Who would I change it to on my ATS truck? My ATS trucks are well, I have this in ATS. I also have a Freightliner FLB in ATS, which is a flat-faced truck. Like the Scanias, but it's an American brand. Well, on ATS, they like. What do you mean? In the ATS, they're all big. Well, they're. I mean, this is not big on ATS. Old Mac trucks are not big. But on ATS, the trucks are I think Kenworth and oh, I always forget who the other one is. K-Whopper and got a blank there. Peterbilt. I think it's Kenworth and Peterbilt, but there's some add-ons. I don't know if there's. Okay, well, thanks very much for dropping in. I'm glad you had a good time in Jamaica. And, yeah, I'll get there eventually. We still got a ways to go. So, take care. I'll be on maybe tomorrow. We'll see, so. Thanks, my friend. I gotta change my camera here to go this way. Well, that sort of helped. It's hard to tell, and some of the direction of down would be good too. You know, it is a very narrow road. Hey, Breeden. It is. We're in Brasil Norte, which is this big. It's the provinces in the middle around the Amazon River in Brazil. And it's a standalone map, a 1 to 5 scale. And it has lots of little roads. At times this is single lane, but we're good here. It's remarkably smooth. A lot of I'd say half this map is variations on dirt road. Sometimes the road gets a little narrower than this, and it's more like simulated mud. But there's lots of repair and gas places along the road, which is nice. Now, they likely aren't very fancy service centers. Pretty casual. You know. That one. Well, that's not bad, but still. Sorry, I couldn't look very long at it. But this is, like I said, it's a 1 in 5 map, and most of the others are 1 in 15, 1 in 19. So it's a 1 in 5 ratio. This is the inside of my Macar. Pretty plain. Got a notebook. Got my Marlboro cigarettes. For various smoking diseases. A friend of mine, or a Facebook acquaintance, is in hospital with a subdural bleeding. She had an intracranial aneurysm that burst, and she had bleeding on the brain, and she's in the hospital for several days, and she smokes a fair bit, so they've given her nicotine patches, or she has nicotine patches. But I did a search for nicotine and intracranial aneurysm, and I think it increases the risk of them by 5 or 10 times or something. It's significant, so I posted that just to one more reason for people to quit smoking. One more thing it definitely does. So that's my public service announcement. Yeah, the zombie Santa is good. I like him. My son still smokes. He's 39. That bothers me. Ooh, is this going to be bumpy? Well, it was somewhat, but now we're on an even better road. See, how's that look? Speed limit back up to 50 or 60, so so my girlfriend is up visiting, so I'm just thought I'd pop in here for a while she's sleeping. But I'm not sure. I think I might go back to the other Brazil map next time, because there's a lot more towns, a lot more little villages to go through. This is cool too. I think I have the same truck on there too. I'm pretty well like, this is my truck in ETS2. I drive in an ATS in I owned my own logging trailer, a double logging trailer, through these skinny roads of Washington State. It's pretty cool.
Siga em frente.
And in the middle of the town, look at this. We've got a nice highway in town. Got a nice gas station with shrubbery. A very large truck stop on the left. You know, another gas station. Another little market with nobody there. Not seeing any people. Excuse me, there's some. They don't always have people in all little villages. Excuse me. That's a bit better. Uh-oh. And as you leave the town, more dirt and dust. There's a field full of garbage. This is a map done by Brazilians, so I guess they felt that they really needed to show that, yeah, there's places in Brazil where there's fields full of garbage. Plastic. Altamira, I think that's... I think that's where I'm going, so... There we go. Yeah, the dirt is, they've done some good variety here, and there are some places where the mud actually, like the ruts, actually bounce your truck around, which I like. There's some of that on the other Brazil map too. It's a nice effect, so. Oh, so we're going to be there at 2:17. I wonder when we're supposed to be there. We got 32 tons of honey. We're supposed to be there at Saturday at 2:33, and our ETA is Saturday at 2:11. So, for some reason, we haven't been pairing off the time as much as we could have. I need to make another coffee, so just don't go away. I'll go plug the kettle in. Then I'll come back and drive, and then I'll go make my coffee. So don't go away, folks. I'll BRB. There, plugged in the kettle. And I found a hairbrush. So, life has changed now. Let's go here to there. There. I think what I'm going to do is just change the light. There we go. Resume the cruise control, and we'll see how we get up to. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's when it gets dark. I just change the time. Go back to daylight. Oh, there's guys working here. And oh no, it's not bad. That's better. So yes, a different kind of dirt here now. Sort of piled up in the ditches and on the road. It's not rough underfoot, underfoot, but it's not to the force feedback. Let me see if I can put the force feedback up a bit. Well, I know I can. I'll try that. Yeah, there's a bit. They don't have a lot. I wonder why. Maybe there's a global parameter that you set, and they've just accidentally or on purpose set it low. Okay, so this is interesting, and this is a nice programming trick on this game. If you're tired of doing coding in vast expanses out to the horizon, you just do this. So what do we got? We got 4 hours to go. I'm not sure what I'll pick for the next the next map. Maybe I'll just get a cargo from here. I'll show you where we're going to, and I think I can get, yeah, Altamira. So what I really want to do is, well, I want to go from Altamira up here. Yeah, of course, because look, I have not been there. So that'll be freight market would be from Altamira. That one, or that one, or that's funny. There's that one. See, something like that. 14 tons of cows. That'd be cool. See, we'll see when I get there. But meanwhile, I gotta go get my coffee. So it should be boiled. And again, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, folks, I've got my coffee. We're back here. Back on the road. And, oh yeah, it's gonna take a while to get there, isn't it? Getting dark. Ooh, it's getting bright in here too. The sun's it's a sunny day in the neighborhood. Okay. Let me, we'll do this for now. Okay. I mean, I have high beams, but still. We can do this too, right? 5:30. There you go. Much better, eh? Yeah, we'll be late. But I like to see the daylight, so... It's getting hard for it. Just scares me. The sun's coming through the blinds here in my place. And I'm getting blinded by the light, revved up like a deuce. So... That's better. Oh, and the sun went away too. Good. And more, this might be slow here. It will be slow. You can sort of see the axles going up and down a bit, you know. See the truck rocket a bit. Oh yeah, cruise control doesn't resume below 30, I think, so okay. There we go. So, I was away for a couple of days. Well, 3 days, 2 nights with my girlfriend up at a friend's cottage. Had a great time. And came back, finished my writing last night, set the prompt for next week. So, it's a long weekend here in Ottawa, Canada. So... there's a Da Vinci exhibit at one of the museums, which finishes Monday, I think. So I think we'll go to that tomorrow. Yeah, we're not really accelerating up this hill because it's 34 tons and it's not a huge truck. Oh, but we got a farm tractor up there anyways. Okay, we have to wait for him to pass the farm tractor, I guess. He's empty. Yep, there he goes. And are you gonna go fast? I don't think he was gonna go fast. Oh, there's a plane. It didn't seem like he was gonna be going that much faster than the tractor. No. Maybe there's some rule. Maybe there's some rule for the AI. If you pass a vehicle, you only end up going 10k faster than the vehicle. I'm trying to set the cruise control, but it's a little deceiving because I click the faster button and we go slower because we're going uphill, but we'll get there eventually. Okay. I might have clicked the button too much. It was like trying to get over 70, I think, so. But yeah, see, an hour and 15, so. Which I think, did I say 1 in 5? I think I said 1 in 5. I think that's what this game is. So, you know, 12 minutes real time to do 5 times 12, 60 minutes game time. So, yeah, so 10 minutes I should be there, and then I gotta pick a new cargo. I think I'll stay on this map though. I sometimes get some Brazilians watching my stream. That's kind of cool. Or at least some people from South America or people in North America or Europe who used to be from South America. Some cows over there in the field. Maybe some horses. No, it's cows. Oh, and I think we're somewhere. Where's our voice navigation? When you need it. She lost. Oh, nice one. Nice apartment buildings, nice shops there, but no people. Not sure why. Ooh, please, yes, do the corner properly. See, even that gas station's not that bad to pull into. They haven't hit the pumps in the back. Ooh, and I think I need to be here. My voice navigation did not say a word. We're going to, I think, just do this. Just want to make sure I get the nose in, and then we're going to find the. And I could drive all the way in the back and drop it. I think we'll just do this.
Buscando uma nova rota.
Where's the, oh, it's there. Well, that's interesting. Well, I guess we can do it if we sort of drag the trailer over that curb. I'm pretty sure we're going to be lined up by enough by the time we get there. To there. Yes. It's not bad at all. Late. Yeah. He made nothing. That'll probably look negatively on my VTC. Okay, job market. So we're going from here, and we want to go. I'll show you where we want to go. Anywhere up here. Way up pokey is the better, whatever the hell that is. So yeah, this place. That'd be the best, and that's cattle. That's 14 tons of cattle. Let's take them. Let's try to be not late either.
Tudo pronto, vamos começar.
Where do I pick them up? Oh. Oh, I guess I can get it this way. Looks like it. Yeah, I can. Okay. There's not a lot of traffic here, eh? Let's take off the automatic Jake. We don't really need it when we're bobtailing. Oh. Where was it? Oh, it's right next door. Okay, that's cool. I can do that. Possibly cut somebody off. Oh, I see. It's down this side road. Okay.
Vire à esquerda.
Oops. Jeez. Look carefully, eh, Gramps? That was close. Driving like that, going around a corner, you don't see much. You do see it like this. So. And the mirrors on this, you notice, are set way far out. The reason, I think, is
Tudo certo.
because it's a narrow truck. It's an old truck. So, cows? I believe we're getting cows. This one, and we can't change it, it's just going to be 14 tons of cows. Where are they? Hello, cows. I think they're over this way. There they are. Yep. Seem to be cows. Hey guys, we're going on a road trip. You'll love it. It's really exciting. It's kind of rough here. There, that's better. That's closer.
Boa viagem. Dirija com cuidado.
Sounds like I'm pulling cows. And it may be. No, I'm not sure those noises are from my trailer. Oh no, I think it's just the feedlot here at the farm. Interesting kind of access. few flowers. Such. Okay. Excuse me. Thank you.
Prepare-se para virar à
If you
esquerda.
pull out in front of the AI, they're usually pretty understanding.
Vire à esquerda.
Okay, so we're going to get on a ferry boat pretty soon. And we'll see what the countryside has to offer. I think we let me see where we go on the world map. Yeah, we go down the road to the ferry, and then we go to here. Now I have no idea what these roads are going to be like. They may be highways, and they may be dirt. It's a different province. Excuse me, and I'm pretty sure we're crossing the Amazon River. It looks like a long ferry boat ride, and we are to the right-hand side of the map, which is toward the mouth of the Amazon. So we're probably been moving to wider parts of the river.
Na rotatória, pegue a primeira saída. Saia.
I think that was take the first exit, which we did. Okay, sign. Okay, another sign. Probably the Roda, probably the Trans-Amazon Highway. Guess it does seem highway-ish, doesn't it? Okay. That's best we've seen in a bit in terms of a highway. Yeah, it could be 4-lane with painted shoulder markings and everything, but it's not. This is still cool. Some electrical power grid thing. Sure, why not? I guess I'll probably go till noon. And my girlfriend will be up. Maybe at noon. I think we have the right of way here. Yes, thank you. Logs. And this will be... Oh, I see what we're doing. We're not crossing the Amazon. We're getting on a ferry boat and we're going upriver. And we're pointed the wrong way. You guys are okay with that? I hope so. Oh, so do we want to go that way? Or that way? Oh, we're gonna go that way. What the hell is that one? 10-minute ride. Wonder what that does. We go and come back. No, we want to do that.
Perda de sinal recalculando.
There we are. Oh, off the boat or... Well, that's kind of interesting. Let me, ooh, that's weird. What the hell is this? It's supposed to be a barge? Yeah, yeah, that's a tugboat pushing. Oh, I see what it is. Well, yeah, it's a tugboat pushing a barge, but it doesn't really look like a barge. Yeah, it does go down to the water, but and there's me all by myself. My cattle. Am I driving? I don't think there is a driver. No. Oh, there I am. Huh? Where's my beard and mustache? Would have been cool to take the other one and see where I ended up.
Prepare-se para virar à direita.
I will prepare you for that. Oh, see,
Vire à direita.
they often do this as a transition. But then, oh, look at this. Look at this. See, it's only 2-lane, but look. Aren't we fancy? Oh yeah, this is much fancier than where we were before. We've got manicured lawns, nice fences.
Para virar à direita.
We've got a sidewalk. We've got traffic lights.
Vire à direita.
Well, via direita. Well, oh, those cows doing back there. Oh, some biker dudes here, I guess. Oh, I know what I want to do. There, we'll just put the running lights on. Gas, we're good with gas. We've got, yeah. There will be gas stations on this side, I assume. Oh yeah, see, we're gonna get rolling here. ETA Sunday 1749. Oh, okay, there was nobody there to cut off. Good. A little weird little jig around going around a corner. Depends on the preform they have. I guess if they don't have a curve, maybe they had a limited palette to choose from. If they don't have a curve that they like, then have to do a small bunch of segments. But cool map, cool map. And it's a lovely day in the neighborhood. Is there a temperature gauge? No. I'm pretty sure there's not an outside temperature gauge on this truck. It's pretty low key. There's not a fuel computer either. Although maybe somebody will do one. There's one in the Freightliner. Just a rectangular box in the bottom left corner. Well, you know, just the left hand end of the dash, just sitting up there, bolted on, and it has you can cycle through it. There's a bunch of temperatures, and it also shows the miles per gallon or kilometers, whatever, and yeah, speed that your cruise control is set at. So it's obviously an add-on to the truck. And I guess, and I think Harmer did the same truck. He did the Freightliner FLB, and he also did this Mac R. So I suppose he could add it, but he's trying to be authentic. You know, the Freightliner comes with trucks and transmissions that it would have back then, and same with the Mac R. And accessories it would have had back then. So there's there actually is a navigator you can put on a GPS screen just below the Zombie Santa there, but it looks like a tablet. But it doesn't even sit properly. It just looks like it's sort of in space, an inch in front of the dash. And it's just fake looking. It definitely doesn't fit in with the decor of the early 1960s Mack truck. Okay, yeah, it says 65. It says no limit. I'm doing 65. Could probably do 70, I guess. Excuse me.
Na rotatória, pegue a primeira saída. Saia.
Yeah, it's just a bit of sudden. Oh, wait a minute. So you can zoom when you're in here. You can press on the setup. So if I push on the middle mouse button, I can zoom. So I can see that, or I can check up my gauges. Look out the window. But I tend to like, there's a scarecrow over there. I tend to like sitting on the roof as I explore, just because it gives me a better view of the countryside. So, like I said, I think I'm gonna go till noon, and then I'll stop. Hey, Al, I'm doing well. I'm doing fine. I'm doing well. I'm doing good. Yes, it's still morning here too. It's 11:38. So, my girlfriend's up visiting, but she's sleeping in. So I thought I'd drive. I finished my writing yesterday, so get a bit of a break. So. Driving in Norte, Brazil. Chilling, drinking some coffee. Yep, I'm on my second cup here. They're almost 16 ounces. It's a strong roast that I get ground, and then I use a paper cone and brew it 1 cup at a time, so. I was up at a cottage for a couple of weeks. Or a couple of days with my girlfriend. Well, 2 mornings, I guess. And so I brought coffee with me, like ground coffee and a paper cone and a holder, just in case. You never know. You get to somebody's coffee and they say, "Oh, well, we've got hazelnut coffee. Would you like that?" No. I drink mine black with 1 sugar, just to cut the bitterness. But I started drinking in mid-teens coffee because friends were, and I was drinking it with milk and sugar because they were, and wasn't until a year later that a friend had no milk and I had it black with just sugar, and I realized, oh, I like coffee much better like this. So I really don't like milk in my coffee. So all the fancy frappuccino and lattes and stuff like that in this coffee shop are lost on me. I see them as just coffee for people who don't like coffee. Give that guy some leeway. And what do we have here? Oh, we're coming up on Carlos Santana land. But yeah, tractor. Let's get up and past this guy. I suspect we're going to run out of... We're going to have a speed limit. Yeah. A lot of flavored drinks now too. All these different vodkas and all these coolers. Cider has all sorts of added juices to it. Even beers now. I had a... What the hell was it? I don't know. Magnolia flavored beers. I forget what it was. It's too much. A hint of citrus is good, and usually that's just because they use hops that has that, rather than dumping in lemon juice. So. Old R&B, yeah. It's nice. There's things like Spotify now too, where you can, you know. Thank you for visiting Santana, it says. Oh, there's some cows there, I heard. Nice, there's things like Spotify and that, where you can do mixes from different decades. Excuse me. That looks nice, whatever that is. Church and stuff. So, a nice scenery in this part of the map. So I was going to drive for another 15 minutes anyways. Depends now. '80s and '90s.
Siga em frente.
Okay, and here we go. That's an interesting building there on those piers on the left. Euro goodies. Bunch of trucks on the right. Must be a dealer. We're going to discover. Say, hey, daft dealer. Yep.
Siga em frente.
Yes. I have the Portuguese voice navigation. Not that I understand Portuguese, but Steely Dan. Steely Dan's good. Oh, there are people in this town now. See? There's people here. Now they are magic people, I believe. They just appear and disappear automatically. Well, there's none of them now. Where the hell did they go? Oh, they're way down the street now. Okay. So usually what happens is if I say that I'm going to stop by a certain time, then 5 minutes to that time I get 4 more people joining, or somebody will raid me, so we'll see what happens. Maybe what I'll do is I'll pause at noon and go out See if my girlfriend's up and about. Construction, okay. Shrubbery.
Na rotatória, pegue a primeira saída.
Tell me which exit to take. Ooh, I'm glad we're not going there. That road definitely looks blocked. Oh. The cottage we were at, they had Sirius Radio. They just bought a new car, and it came with a free 3-month Sirius Radio subscription. She was playing it along with a Bose speaker. The Bose speaker sounded really good. It was a compact Bose speaker, like about the size of what? I don't know. 2 packs of Marlboros end to end. Well, no, maybe a little higher than that, but just like a small, and I think it sits on a it's Bluetooth that sits on a charging cradle, but it's got, I think it said it'll last 17 hours or something playing music, so really looked nice. Sounds nice, and I guess it was like maybe $250 or something, but I like to listen to music while I'm working. And I have Google Home. I have the Google Home speaker. And oops, there. The sound from Google Home is okay, but compared to this Bose, wow. Now I'm not sure whether I'll have to check whether no, it's not going to be compatible with Google Home or anything, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a microphone to pick up, you know, your Google do this, Google do that. But you can play Spotify and stuff directly, so this thing's so small and compact. I mean, you could bring it with you to the beach or something if you wanted to be annoying, and just, you know, play stuff on your phone. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. There's other Bose alternatives too, but you know, if I'm looking for something for really great sound, there's no point in compromising on something that's 30% less and 30% less quality. We'll see. Yes, welcome to my stream. Let's see what do we have here, actually. Let's do one of these. Oops. There we go. Just your... This the city, not the country. Brokety Clouds, 18. Let's get in there. It's not balmy, but it's okay. It's warmish. I think today, last afternoon will be Probably dabbling in the garden. My girlfriend is my perennial gardener. She's up from Toronto again and checking out the stuff she's put in. It's been a few months since she's been up here, so need some thinning and weeding, and I did some. Probably made some mistakes when what I was doing, so I need some thinning and weeding. I will assist. So we'll do that this afternoon, I think, to keep it low-key, and then tomorrow there's a Da Vinci exhibit that's on at the Museum of Tech. Museum of Science and Tech, so I think we're going to hit that tomorrow. Fort Worth, what's Fort Worth got? Oh, thunderstorm. Well, stay safe. When the southern U.S. gets thunderstorms, it can be with enough activity to really do something. Oh, and I wonder, is this thunderstorm, are you getting the edge of Hurricane Dorian? I wonder, oh, I know what I'm going to do. Got to do, change the time to 5 anyways. There we are. ETA Sunday 15:30, and we're supposed to be there Monday morning. Okay. 12 hours to drive, so we'll be driving in daylight. That's good. Yeah, so it must be Dorian. One of our former prime ministers, a brief tenure, Kim Campbell, was had tweeted that she hoped that Hurricane Dorian flattened Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida. And then she retracted it, I guess, because it's not like a tornado that's just going to touch down on top of the resort, destroy it, and then disappear. It's a hurricane that's going to blow through. What the hell's this place? Tartar Gizmo. Interesting name for a place, eh? Whoa. Anyways, so I mean, and even if it was just a tornado touching down, it's probably going to be hurting people and costing people jobs. And of course, a hurricane is going to sweep through and wreck an awful lot of Florida just for the sake of wrecking his resort. So. I think there probably are a bunch of people who could sympathize with her frustration with Trump and her desire for something bad to happen to him, but it was poorly done, poorly said. Katrina, wow. Yeah. We have, closest I got to Hurricane Hazel hit Toronto in maybe the 50s. Late 50s. Just as a lot of rain and a lot of wind, but not a huge hurricane. But you know, losing your stuff, losing all your stuff, even if you are Trump, you know, it's pretty. You get it back, but I know my girlfriend, she's lost her stuff in a couple of house fires. One she was there, and one she wasn't, but a lot of stuff stored there, so. You know, I'm thinking if I lost everything, it was not that bad now, relatively speaking, because I'm into photography and writing, And my photographs and my writing, my novels and stuff, are both up in the cloud. So, you know, lose everything. Oh well. Get a new house, get a new computer. Oh, I know, I saw that. Just thinking about it, but the trouble is there's lots of things he just thinks about. And I don't think he realizes that the reason hurricanes get stronger and stronger is they suck up energy. Well, I mean, a hurricane, I believe, somehow sucks up energy from the warm waters of the Gulf, and that makes it stronger. So I would think that dropping energy into it in the form of a nuke might make it worse, and certainly would spread radioactive fallout. I don't know. I was thinking I could sort of run that idea past all the people sitting at my local pub, and they're not, you know, we're not all rocket scientists or whatever, but I'm pretty sure that everybody there would think that was a silly idea, and they're not even running a country, so... Oh, okay, so we're bumpy now. I can feel that under my wheel, so that's cool. Yeah, the explosion might work if you did it right, but I don't know. Yeah. And it may be an idea that they had in the 50s long enough for somebody to, you know, when you're whiteboarding stuff at a meeting or something, you know, no ideas, dumb ideas. You put the idea up, and then you look into it, and you know, pros and cons, and well, okay, we looked at it, and we all, you know, agreed, dumb idea, and we move on. So, I think they were big on nuclear power in the 50s, because our nuclear, they were going to use them for you know, terraforming. You know, you want to you know, dig a dam here. Well, we'll just blow up this mountain and have it slide down into the valley, or you need a, you know, dig a trench, or I think there were a lot of. Oop, look at this. There were a lot of proposed uses for, because there was so much power, there is so much power in a nuclear explosion, that what could we do with it? As opposed to what should we do with it? Nukes are now more of a bargaining chip. North Korea, you know, Iran. Okay, so this is not bad. It's an interesting sort of road. Let's put our cruise control back on. $60 might be good. Oh, Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous is well, it's a game where you use something called a HOTAS. I didn't realize what it was until I got one from my son. Hands-on throttle and stick. It's a space exploration game. and there's all sorts of buttons that are mapped on these controllers to different things for controlling your spacecraft, and you can be mining, or you can be a fighter, or you can ferry cargoes back and forth, or be a courier. You can do all sorts of things, and you can go on somebody can have their own server, and you can be you can explore it. You know, just 4 or 5 people, or you can go on multiplayer ones with hundreds and hundreds of people. So, and it's, you know, I got the game from my son for thanks for babysitting, and I played around with it. It's got a bit of learning curve, but I'm thinking maybe I'll do it after, maybe next week. Maybe I'll try it. I have to sort of dedicate myself to it and give myself an hour or two of going through the tutorials and that, and run the tutorials a few times till I get comfortable with them, and then I'll go online. The small community that my followers might like it, be something different. I've also got spin tires that I want to get back into. Not Mud Runner, but the original spin tires. It's been upgraded and patched, and it looks like it's pretty good now. Oh, there's some garbage. Just a field of garbage. People growing garbage. What's my gas? Just under a half. We're good. So yeah, I think actually that my next streaming is going to be spin tires. And spin tires is driving trucks. It started off with these Russian logging trucks through the backwoods, through mud, just like these videos you see. You know, all-wheel drive, six-wheel drive trucks pulling a cargo of logs, and it's through mud, and you actually when you go, you deform the mud, and it stays deformed. So the more times you go back and forth across the track, the worse you make it. So you can get stuck. There's a winch, you can winch yourself out. There's different trucks you can drive. You can change trucks and, you know, take the tow truck back to pull yourself out, or you can go multiplayer where 5 or 6 people are on the same map driving 5 or 6 kinds of trucks, cooperating, you know, field truck, scout truck, logging crane. So spin tires is pretty cool. There we go. We'll downshift. I suppose we could get gas. Like, it's just below half a tank. Never hurts to get gas in this game. I'm not sure what what it looks like. Welcome to. Well, this is where we were going, I think. Let's gas up and then look at the map. Oh, Dodge Ram 2500 mod for ATS. So does that have a 5th wheel? Like, can you actually pull cargoes? Because that'd be a cool addition. Or at a resting place. I wonder why I had that little. So yes, can you pull cargoes with it, and is it in the workshop? Let's just get out here before that other truck comes along. Oh, 200 horses. So, but like, is there a fifth wheel in the, like, you know, the people have, they'll have a pickup with dualies on the back, and then there's a fifth wheel mounted, excuse me, in the middle of the truck bed, and they'll pull a trailer with it. Ah. Share mods. Ooh, I'll have to check it out. Oh, I'm almost there to deliver. Yeah, well, I think when I deliver, I'm going to stop the game then. I thought it was going to go till noon, and I'm almost there.
Prepare-se para virar à direita.
Well, that'd be a challenge. You know, to pull something like this.
Vire à direita.
200 horses, yeah. What a nice little town. Oh, look, there's a hot dog place. And there's a market. There's people. There's no music, though. Oh, I think we're actually going to get there in time for this load. Yeah. Partially because we drove faster.
Na rotatória, pegue a primeira saída.
Oh, I see what we're doing.
Saia.
It's a roundabout without a middle. I mean, without anything exciting in the middle. That bridge looked exciting, but I don't think I could go over it. Oh, taking the cows into the country. Hot rod trucking based in Canada. Ah. What do they use for, what do they use for logging? Do they use, whoops. Do they use trucks books for logging? The one I'm in, Lazy Truckers, uses virtual VTL, virtual truck logger, which is a small, it's a small product, a smaller group than trucks books, I think, but it runs automatically. It's a DLL sort of thing, so you don't have to remember to start it or anything. I'm also in trucks books, and I always forget to start trucks books. Trucks books, you have to start trucks books and then start the gain from it and then start your cargo, and I always forget. And I'm in a VTC for there, I think, but is it Lady Bear? No, it's Mom Games Hard, I think it's called. But I just never got around to doing any convoys with them. I am thinking of doing a convoy September 20th. If I can't find one to join, I gotta run my own. No, but I do it so seldom, I always forget to use it. I do it so seldom that I don't notice, but I guess there could be performance changes. I'll have to look. Good point. I'll look next time. Just basically for my FPS, I guess, because look, see, I'm getting 142. Up in the corner, 158. More FPSs than I need. If I knew how to limit it, I'd limit it, but I think I have to, maybe I can go into my NVIDIA card and somehow. This is interesting. We're into desert now. But I'll check next time I use trucks books. But like I said, I'm in this Mom Games Hard VTC, but I hardly ever drive. with it. Is my V-Sync on? Maybe not. Disabled. Somebody had gone through, I have the advanced settings, I have the, ultra settings. And someone had gone through, set it to ultra, and then they said turn off VSync, and I turn HDR off on myself. They said turn off VSync and MLAA and crank anisotropic down to 0, and then you can crank the mirrors up to ultra. Oh, interesting. Like, is it bad to have too much FPS? If I have too much FPS, does it make it bad for other people who are watching the game? What's the downside of too much FPS? I'm not gonna wait until I deliver this cargo to play with it. Just in case playing with the video settings crashes things. But somebody has said, oh yes, your FPS is too high, but no, they never said, and why is that a bad thing? Although it does, it does keep my GPU up around 98%. I think. I got a 1050 Ti and it is up at 98% all the time, so maybe that's a problem, Al. Although the card doesn't care, you know. I don't have any stutters. I think my stream is okay. No, I mean, it's top-end-ish PC, and my graphics card's a 1050 Ti, so... I could try it. I can try it the next time I stream and just see what happens. Here we are. Got your cows, buddy. The cooling system is the one that comes with the card. Oh, but actually, yeah, running at 98% all the time probably overheats things slightly. Where do I need it? Want to put them there? No, I'm just going to drop the buggers. Okay, that's good there. Okay, so we'll look at this, where we are. Do a save. And then I'll, let me go here. Let me go then to the video stations and turn on. Oh, economic, that's interesting. That's new, I didn't notice that before. Apply. Yes, we like that. And, oh look, 60. It's magic. It's magic, Al. I mean, the cooling system for the card is whatever the 1050 Ti comes with, like a fan on it, but... so, yes, we're at 60 FPS, and my GPU is now at 42%. And I'm betting it's going to look just the same for people. Anyways, I think I'm done for the day, folks. I'll be back maybe tomorrow or the day after. We'll see. And thanks very much for hanging out. Good to chat with you, Al, again. Have a nice day. Hopefully the thunderstorms blow over. And ta-ta, folks.